It is time to look at the midday livestock trade. On the phone with us is livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. Kyle, we're seeing some new contract highs, that is, in the live cattle market at least. What are you seeing on the board?
That's right. We did see new contract highs here scored in this August live cattle contract here today. 224.57 took out that old high of 224.55 from last Friday. Really got to get your readers on to see that new contract high, but it did post it here today. Feeder cattle up $1.62 to $1.72 here across the board here. That index today looks like it's going to be up $3.52 at 325.80 mark. The daily number going into that calculation is going to come in here at 321.94 on a little over 3,200 head. Now, some things happening here in this feeder cattle complex here. Looking at the index, we had some pretty decent sales here as far as the Texas direct trade last Friday there. And Oklahoma City, they got about 4,500 head today, and so far it's been steady higher down there in Oklahoma City from what I've heard and what I've seen so far. There is some news here coming out this afternoon, not necessarily news, but there is going to be a notice of a public hearing on this New World Screwworm deal here in Texas. It's for Texas residents who wish to electronically submit comments related to the agenda items here related to a New World Screwworm here. There is a link. If you reach out and contact me, I can get you in touch with that link here so you can watch that. It comes out at 1 o'clock here this afternoon. So it's going to be interesting to see what that says here. But on the future side of things here affecting the market here, you're seeing some commercial sell pressure here across the board in the live cattle complex while these non-commercials are buyers. We're seeing some commercial sell pressure here as these non-commercial funds push this thing up. Question is, what's the slaughter pace going to be this week? A lot of folks think it's going to be ratcheted down here with that packer margin falling last week like it did. And a lot of folks are looking at steady to slightly higher cash this week. A lot of stuff on the dock here this week ahead of a cattle and feed report, Bryce.
Thanks for those comments. Kyle Bumsted, livestock market analyst, our guest here on the Rural Radio Network.
The Nebraska State Veterans Homes are here to serve veterans, their spouses, surviving spouses, and Gold Star parents. Join your fellow veterans and their families at one of our homes in Bellevue, Kearney, Norfolk, or Scottsbluff. With a sliding scale to determine your financial contribution, an excellent clinical team, and plenty of fun activities, our homes are the perfect retirement choice. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/homes. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
3 feet. I'm Trooper Ollie with the Nebraska State Patrol. Oftentimes, 3 feet is all we have when working on the side of the road. When you come across an emergency vehicle working roadside, Nebraska law requires drivers to move over or slow down if you can't move over. For all of us who perform our jobs on the road, help us out and move over.
This message presented by the Nebraska State Patrol, the Nebraska Broadcasters Association, and the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Good morning with another look at your markets. I'm Lacey Shippey on the Rural Radio Network. Grain and soy losses have continued this morning with soybeans and corn leading the way down. Favorable weather with an active pattern ahead and weekend rain falling in key growing areas have traders expecting another potential bump in crop conditions. The USDA crop progress report this afternoon is expected to confirm steady percentages of good to excellent crop conditions. Weekend showers fell in Nebraska through Iowa, Illinois, and northern Indiana, and the forecast is called active for this week. Beyond that, it turns much hotter for the next week to 10 days, perhaps a slight concern for the western Corn Belt. Taking a look at the markets right now, December corn is down 7.5 at 4.20 1/4. March down 7 at 4.37 3/4. May down 7 at 4.48. September soybeans are down 14 1/4 at 10.06 3/4. November beans down 14 at 10.21 3/4. Chicago December wheat is down 3 1/4 at 5.63 3/4. March down 2 3/4 at 5.82 1/2. In Kansas City, December wheat down 2 at 5.49 1/2, and in March down 2 1/4 at 5.70 1/2. August soybean meal down 4.40 at 2.69 3/4, and August soybean oil is down 12 at 55.70. Over in the livestock side of things, August live cattle are up 157 at 225.17. October up 170 at 221.52. August feeders are up 280 at 326.80. September feeders up 280 at 327. October lean hogs are down 50 cents at 90.15. And class 3 milk for August is down 14 at 17.63. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.